Okay, let's solve the rational equation x minus 1 divided by 2x plus 3 equals 6 divided by x minus 2. Before we go much further, let's enclose each binomial in parentheses, and we'll see why in a few moments. To solve a rational equation includes finding restrictions or restricted values on the variable. To find restrictions, we set each variable expression for each denominator equal to 0, and then solve for x. Solving for x, by subtracting 3 from both sides of this equation, we have the restricted value, negative 3 halves. If we were to substitute negative 3 halves into the expression 2 times x plus 3, this would give 0, and division by 0 is undefined. Setting the second denominator equal to 0 and solving for x, we have 2 is a number which upon substitution would make the second denominator equal to 0. So the restrictions or restricted values are x cannot equal negative 3 halves or positive 2. Let's get back to solving the equation. This equation is the equality of two ratios, and thus it is a proportion. And thus we can apply the cross product rule. The cross product rule says, in a proportion the cross products are equal. So if we multiply x minus 1 times x minus 2, we have the first cross product equaling the other cross product, which is 6 times the sum 2x plus 3. Now multiplying the two binomials by the FOIL method, we have x squared minus 3x, and we have minus 3x because the outer product minus 2x and the inner product minus 1x give minus 3x. And a minus 1 times minus 2 gives positive 2. On the right hand side we have 12x plus 18 by the distributive property. To solve this quadratic equation, we want to set it to 0 by subtracting 12x from both sides of the equation, canceling 12x from the right hand side, and subtracting 18 from both sides of the equation. So the equivalent equation is x squared minus 15x minus 16 is set to 0. To solve this quadratic equation, we'll use the factoring method and set up a product of two binomials. Two constants whose product is negative 16 and whose sum is negative 15, which is the middle coefficient b, are negative 16 and positive 1. After factoring, be sure to do the FOIL check. That is, the outer product is plus 1x, the inner product is minus 16x, and the sum of these product terms is minus 15x. And minus 16 times positive 1 is minus 16. Next, we apply the zero product principle and set each binomial factor equal to 0 and solve for x. One proposed solution is positive 16. Or, setting x plus 1 equal to 0, x is negative 1, and thus we have two proposed solutions, negative 1 and positive 16. Have a great day!